Breaking news, an 18-year-old suspect has surrendered and two more are on the run after the attack on the Paris.
But first, we want to get to that breaking news from overseas, that apparent terrorist attack in Germany.
Copenhagen shooting suspect shot dead by police after a deadly double terror attack on a cafe and a synagogue.
The past 3 years have been bloody, but terrorism is far from Europe's leading killer. Terrorist attacks are designed to instill fear and put entire cities under virtual siege. In Europe, the strategy seemed to be working. Governments are responding to a string of high-profile terrorist attacks with billions of euros in spending to harden the continent's defenses. Buildings are being blast-proofed, barricades have gone up on packed pedestrian promenades, and it's no longer unusual to see soldiers patrolling in the center of a city. The threat is real, but the response needs to be proportionate. We can be sure that terrorists will strike the continent once again, as they did this past month in London. Now is not the time to be complacent, but it's important to remember that the risk of dying in a terrorist attack is dramatically lower than just about anywhere else on the planet. As a killer of European residents, terrorism remains extremely rare. Even in 2016, the year of the Brussels bombings and truck attacks in Nice and Berlin, it ranked far behind sporting accidents, heat waves, traffic accidents, and suicide, not to mention mass killers like heart disease, respiratory illness, and cancer. This is not to say that the EU isn't facing a genuine threat, as any resident of Brussels, Copenhagen, London, Nice, Paris, and Stockholm can attest. The past 3 years have been bloody. Modern terrorist attacks are designed to spread panic and grind urban life to a halt. And to a certain extent, they have. Europe needs to focus on not just mitigating terrorism through better intelligence, policing, and community relations. The continent needs to build resilience to terrorist incursions, including strategies to adapt, cope, and bounce back after an attack occurs.